So hi everybody, I'm Emily Savage, and you're watching Mythbusters. And remember, don't try this at home, we're experts. Actually, Adam Savage doesn't sound like that. Or my other favorite line, you know the difference between messing around and science is writing it down. So anyway, that's my shout out. We're doing a new thing. This is again for the, I have to keep looking at this every time because I can't remember crap. The Savvy Sexy Social from Amy Schmittauer for the VEDA Vlog Every Day in August. And of course, we have a new one. We're now going to call it VAEIA. It was vlog almost every day in August because so far I've done a bunch of singles and I've done a couple of doubles. I did one actually, I forgot, it was like 4 days in a row. So today, this is going to be a 4-in-1. So we're going to cover day 12. Actually, today is day 14, so I'm way behind. I think I did it on Thursday. I didn't do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Again, we've got this massive heat wave, which is finally dying down. And I hate to say that, was just knocking the crap out of me. So we're going to cram everything into, again, one more video, which is basically day 12 was what makes you smile. Day 13 is who do you give a shout out to? I'm assuming other YouTubers. And today is day 14, is hardest part of your job. Okay, well, let's start with number 12. What makes me smile? Well, right now there's a lovely young lady near London, England. I'm going to mention her in the shoutouts as well. Her name is Carrie. Her channel is, let me get it right. I'll put it down in the comments below. Kez Loves Music, and I forget how I stumbled on her, probably through VEDA. And just something about her. She's this, quirky little girl. She has her little foibles like we all do. I think in some ways I can identify her because, social awkwardness and all that good stuff. And there's just something lovely and endearing about her that, just sort of warms my heart every once in a while when I see her. I was going to bring another point. People like that. When people are just happy and nice, that sort of makes a smile on my face. The occasional really bad pun or joke will make me smile. People accuse me of not smiling, and a few years ago on another website that I belong to, I told people after the one New Year's Eve, and everybody kept saying, "Oh, come, you're not smiling," thing. And I said, basically, I don't smile like Tom Cruise. I don't have an insipid smile. I smile when I need to. I actually said when I smile or grin, that usually means something's up or something evil's going to happen. That's usually most times when I smile. I will grin and chuckle usually if I hear something funny, most times. The last time I felt, and people even commented on that, I was at a private party about 1.5 years ago, and I ended up sitting with a couple of lovely ladies. That's not what made me smile, but it was more about just human, I guess it was human closeness. It was just basically, I showed the picture, but it's not safe for work, not safe for family viewing. It was just, I had these two girls and I was just sitting there, we're just hanging out and arms around them, just holding two people. I was just sitting like this, nothing, well, maybe later on something weird and funky happened later on, but I'm not telling you folks. Go find your own fun. I was just holding on to them. It was a combination of this sensation of soft skin, wafting perfumes, just this joy, and there was just this really nice energy, I'll say, and this euphoria. I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's sorry, what? Somebody took a picture of us, and when I posted it on the website, and somebody said, yeah, hey, look, he's smiling. Okay, next we're going to move on to day 13's question, which was, who do you want to give a shout out to? Well, I'd like to give a shout out to me because no one else is going to give me a shout out, so I have to prop myself up into my own petard or onto my own pedestal. I put myself on my own pedestal, damn it, because no one else is going to do it, so I have to do it. Look after yourself, kids. Remember that. No one else is going to look after you. Anyway, giving shout-outs to, like I said, Carrie. Her website is, or her YouTube channel is Kez loves music, and she talks about life. She actually, I think what I like about her is her channel is about promoting positivity, happiness. As messed up as this world is, it's nice to see somebody just comes on and says, "Oh, hi, and how are you today? And I'm having a lovely day too. Oh, I just went on this lovely trip, and I'm just having a wonderful time. And you know what? I really love Harry Potter, and this is a wonderful thing." And she actually almost does sound like that. Another new person I stumbled onto too, another young British girl. No, I think she's Scottish. Yes, I believe she's Scottish. Anyway, I'm not. I'm good at accents. I'm actually good at doing them too. But I think she is a wee bit of a Scottish lass. Her name's Rebecca. I'm not sure a part of what Scotland she is. Her YouTube channel is Radio. It's RAIDO. Again, I will post it below. I stumbled on her. She actually does a monthly vlog lately on Arthurian legends, which was kind of cool. Another shout out goes out to Shay from her channel is Shay Kiera, and she's a Kiwi or New Zealander. And I saw her on the VEDA, and she's an interesting person. She basically has like thoughts of the day. She's also very charming. She actually had an interesting video on Buddhism and you know, finding yourself and that kind of thing. So I thought that was kind of cool. And the other shout is going to go to a fellow named Nigel, who I thought was British, but actually no, he's from Tasmania. It's just, he has a bit of an Aussie accent, but I guess the Tasmanians are not as strong. I know, like I said, it doesn't matter. I mean, I say to some people, anyway, we're all on the same bloody planet anyway. And his is Night Review. You can actually, I have seen him on the Twitter feed. When you're looking at the SSS VEDA feed, you'll find him on there. And again, I will post all these people's links down below. And then number 14, hardest part of your job. Well, the hardest part of my job right now is well, actually, not that I can't say I don't have a job. I am right now on an extended sabbatical hiatus from November 2014. And I basically work for a major ISP in Canada. Like I said, I'm from the Toronto area. And I work in the call center doing tech support for high-speed stuff. And I did it for about 10 plus years, probably I'll say 11. And it just finally got to me. I have other afflictions too. I have diabetes, which doesn't help with stress. That was one of the jokes when somebody said, "What do you do for a living?" "I work here." And we all started laughing because, yeah, that is kind of stressful type of work. But like in most companies, usually it's just push, push, push. We have to hit the marks, you have to hit the metrics. But I'm ex-military, and the one comment I made to one of the HR people was that doing this job is like doing basic training. In Canada, I don't know if it's changed, but when I was in, it was 11 weeks of basic training. We basically learn how to do drill, you know, everything from how to make your bed, how to fold your clothes, how to iron stuff, you know, how to do soldierly things, how to shoot a weapon. It's all about training and discipline and getting yourself ready for things. And basically, if you can't handle that. But I mean, after 11 weeks, if you don't mind somebody shouting at you, if you can't stand somebody shouting at you, you're not going to be able to be under fire, under duress, because, "Oh, I don't like being shouted at, Sarge. You mind not doing that?" You know, or the Army would end up being like, well, again, Monty Python, you know, "Who'd rather be not doing something other than marching up the square with Sergeant Major?" "Sergeant? Yes, you. I'd rather be doing piano lessons." "Right, off you go." There's that option in the military. But this kind of job is basically, that's how I felt. It just felt like it was basic training for 11 years. There should be some people that you see, they've got a potential, but they're not good at that. But you know what? They do seem to have an inkling towards this. Maybe let's put them over there and have them try that out for a little bit of a trial period. Or actually, my doctor who has been very supportive during all of this, his theory was basically, in the workforce, that you work X amount of years. I mean, it'll never happen, but give people some time off, up their skills, get some education. When I was in the Army, we always got training. It wasn't like, "Oh, go off." You know, when I started, I learned how to do drill. I learned how to handle weapons. And then, "Oh, you don't know how to drive this vehicle? Fine. You will go on a course. You will learn how to drive the vehicle. Now you can drive this vehicle. Great. You're going to drive this vehicle, and then you're going to switch positions on that vehicle. And then when I learn how to drive a tank, okay, you're going to learn how to drive this tank. And then when it came around, oh, you know how to drive a tank? Great. You're going to start driving this tank. So there was always a change around, and you were put places, or if they needed you in a certain place. But I mean, there was always the variety. There was always the adaptation of some sort. There wasn't just like you're doing this all the time kind of thing over and over and over and over again over a period of time. I mean, in 7 years in the military, I learned a variety of vehicles, a variety of weapons. I learned all sorts of different things. So right now, like I said, I'm on standby to hopefully come back soon. Find me a little niche somewhere until I retire, hopefully, and we're going to go from there. Actually, a family member told me they saw an article that in and around the Toronto area, there's like over 1.5 million people off work because of stress-oriented type stuff. Just things. So some companies, got to push. Or even my doctor was saying, everybody. He had another scenario he had was like, you have troops on the front line, which is probably true. I never was on the front line per se. I was working during the Cold War, so I was working from 83 up until the Berlin Wall fell and just the way things went, and then I was out. But he said too, even with frontline troops, you put them on for a while, you have to pull them off eventually because they are going to get shell shocked and rattled. And put them off, give them a little bit of R&R, give them a bit of a rest. You guys okay? You're ready now? Okay, now go back out there and do your thing. So there are other jobs like that too, where if it's he was saying PTSD, but he's also referred to it as repetitive stress disorder, where you're doing the same thing over and over again, and eventually over time, things will wear out. But yeah, those are my 3 things that I missed. So I'm cramming it all today, and hopefully I can get back on it. But I'm more comfortable with every day or every other day doing this. I mean, I don't mind doing the videos. I just, like I said, if it wasn't for this crazy weather, which was just like knocking the stuffings out of me, I probably would have every day, because then it's easier just to like quick little videos instead of like saying, no, I'm just going to do one massive video. And people go like, oh my God, this is a long video. Why are we watching this? But I'm glad if anybody did stay around, hang in. Remember to like and subscribe. We all know the drill. And be seeing you on the next video.